Take our bracket. We already know where our studs at. So in this situation, we're not gonna use studs, right? So we mark the stud here, stud here, stud here. So we don't want to use the studs, so we're gonna avoid the studs. So we're gonna put this in the middle, right? That's the middle part of the middle of the wall, and we want the top of the bracket to be here, right? So we're gonna slide this up until we get it there, right? So the top of the bracket is there now. So now we just put that there, the leveler, make sure it's flush, and then we're gonna slide that down.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Right here,
Thank
we want
you.
this in the middle. You want to have the same space in between this bubble on both sides of these lines. So the bubble got to be in the middle of these two lines right here, this line and that line, with the same amount of space on each side of the bubble. So I got to slide that bubble there, right there, right? So that's perfect. Check and see if it's still lined up. Got to slide it up a little bit more. All right, we good. So now, where my studs at? There's a stud there. I don't want to use that stud as a stud there, so we don't want to use one of the studs. So I'm gonna put one here, so I'll be away from the stud. And put another one here. You see, I like to have the weight kind of level, right? So if I put one here, right, it's 1, 2, 3 over. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3 over if I can. If I can't put, I'll go over one. I don't like to put them too far in the middle. You want to at least be out so you can carry the weight good, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put them here. So I just marked them out. So now I'll take that off, right? And I'll take my bit and I'm gonna pre-drill a hole. So we're gonna put our bit up here. This is a 1/2 inch bit, right? You're gonna take a 1/2 inch bit. See, I got this type of bit here, right? You can use any 1/2 inch bit, but right here I got this one is for cement, cinder block, metal. It's for everything, right? So with this bit here, you see I got the little lip right there. I'm gonna take that lip and put it directly in the middle of this line here, right? And then I'm gonna screw it. So I created this little bucket here, right? So I like to get dust all around the client's houses. So I'm gonna put that up there first. Put this right here. All right, got that one in. Move that down. Put the tape, push the tape a little bit against the wall, not too hard. Line this up right here in the middle again. All right, sometimes you might have insulation, so if you got insulation, just use your drill bit to push it. But when you drill it through, you ain't gotta be real aggressive. Just let it go straight through the sheetrock, because you never know what's back there, so you don't want to be real aggressive with the bit. Just take your time, let the bit go through the wall, nice and smooth. See? There's nothing back here. If it was insulation back there, like pink or yellow, that's the insulation. You can take this and move it out the way, so when you put your toggle bolt in the wall, it's easier. So now I'm gonna do another hole. So that catches all the dust, right? Leave the place dust free for the client. And now I'm gonna use these toggle bolts here. So how these work right here. These ones are from Home Depot. That's the box down there for them. Right, so these here, what you do, got this here, you take this and you bend it back just like that. Right, that bends back like that. And so when it go on the wall, it's gonna go inside the wall like this right here, and it's gonna snap behind that wall. So now it's gonna go into that small circle hole, right? She nice and tight, it's gonna go into a nice, well, she nice and tight, and then it's gonna open up, boom. It's gonna catch the back just like that. So you put that in there, right? And then you pull it back towards you. And if you look up there, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
See, so now we're gonna slide this down, and that's gonna keep that in there. So now, like I said, it went in there and then it popped up. So now it's sitting behind the wall just like that. Then we just spin this off. Now these are for the big professionals, the big box professionals or whatever you want to call them, like Geek Squad. When they come out on your PC Riches, they use toggle bolts. They don't want to screw into your beams for liability reasons. They only use toggle bolts. So these toggle bolts, if you know they're using them, you know they're really good. Me, I'm old school. I've been doing TVs for years. I like to go right through the studs still. But these toggle bolts, from my experience, are really great. And then TVs are not that heavy no more like they used to. Back in the day, you used to have plasma TVs. So you had to go onto the studs. But now, these TVs are so light, you don't have to worry about it. So like I said again, you bend this down like this. Put this in here. And do not use the butterfly things. They got these butterfly things that open up like this. Do not use that. They are not good. If you was thinking about using that, save yourself the headache and just buy these. These are a little pricey, but they're good. So you put that in there, yeah. All right, now you roll them. Got all of them in there. Now, these are the screws, right? They don't come with washers. It only comes with these here, and it comes with the screws itself. So it comes with these, which I showed you, and it comes with the screws. So you have to buy the washers. You see it say 1/4, right? So you got to buy 1/4 washers. So you can buy this from Home Depot as well. It's a 100-pack. These are your washers. Got to put washers up there. So you're going to slide these on here, just like that. Bam. There we go. Now we're going to put our bracket on the wall. Get our regular screws going. We're going to line this up. We're going to just pre-get it going. Because you don't want to push this in. You don't want to force it in. Because it'll pop that plastic and your little metal piece I was showing you earlier. It'll fall behind the wall. So take your time putting these in. You don't have to force it in there. Just screw it in there nice and smooth. Get it caught first. Let it catch the metal behind it first. You want it to catch that metal. You don't want to force it in there. Can't force it in there if you ain't got no lube. Okay? No forcing. All right, cool. So we got that in there. And we're going to start pre-doing it. We ain't got to go super tight right now. Because we're going to come back with our leveler. Now this bracket comes with its own leveler built in, but I don't like to use them. I like to use my own leveler. So I'm gonna put my leveler here, slide this bracket over a little bit, put my leveler on top, make sure we level. All right, that's good. Slide that down. The only thing about these things too that is good is like you got a room to make adjustments when needed, right? So that's a great thing too, because TVs be off like 1/8 of an inch sometimes, something crazy, right? Or you might have to adjust it because it looks like it's too much space between the ceiling and the TV, which is normal because sometimes the house settle, but sometimes clients want you to adjust it so you got a little room to adjust it, right? Even though if it's even, sometimes people want to adjust it because of how it looks there, right? So you got room to play if needed when you're using toggle bolts. So check that still. Make sure that's good. Check that. All right. I keep checking. Make sure, because sometimes you tighten one, it'll pull down on the other one, so you tighten it. All right, just enough, right? But then you want to come back and you want to hand tighten these, okay? You don't want to over tighten them, so you hand tighten them. Once it stops turning, you stop trying to force it to go. All right? That's it. If you don't want to go no more, you don't go no more. There you go. All right? and she good. All right, so now we got our bracket on the wall. We know where our TV gonna land at. Our bracket nice and even. Right, so now we gotta run our power up, right?
If you want to learn how to put a power outlet behind the TV and a cable line behind the TV, watch our other videos. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you can get updated videos of how to do everything regarding TVs and a lot more.